was I gonna say? So that's a pretty. I think I did pretty good. I can find little little flags without having to buy them. What's going on, buddy? All right. Over here. Molly. Molly, come. Molly, come. All right. Here we go. Get over here. Hey. Right here. On your place. Ah. On your place. Right. Yeah. Right here. So here we got the. Hey. Pursue, but don't chase. Sit her down from the original thing. Go place. Place. So that's a little bit of the anxiety stuff, right? Place. So I try to use her recall. Her recall is really good. Usually, right? That's when it always messes up, right? Is when you have the distractions. So interesting thing, and her and hey, down. Spatial pressure. Her and Gabby both are have done that, right? So when people walk by ignoring, they don't care. But for some reason, when you talk to people, they want to go yell at them. Good. Down. Right, so spatial pressure, you hear people all the time saying, oh my God, it's intimidation. It's only, nope, place. Hey, right? You don't have to be intimidating, you can be firm. So right there, I maybe was louder for the space that she was from me, but it's because she's in the crazy brain. She's not settled down yet, right? So ideally, I would have had a long line on her, but I trust her a lot. So this is a new situation, so it's new context, right? Um, and having a long line on when you're doing stuff kind of sucks. But when that happened, ideally, long lines. She's barking, correct, and back up, right? She's barking at a person, correct, back up. So the correction is to make them stop doing the bullshit, and the backup is like, dude, you're supposed to come to me. You're not supposed to do that shit. Now, the next step is the go get move, right? Which is try to call her away, right? And then as I went over there, she started running off. So now you've got the or no, right? I think I did. You have to follow that up no matter how long it takes. She's jackholing around. You don't want to chase after them, but you want to pursue with intent, right? So now here's the thing about your intent. You can't be like, hey, I'm going to get you. But you got to be like, hey, on your place. Dude, hey. Right? Because if you have that, oh, I'm going to get you look, they're going to for sure run. Now, she's going to run off anyways, and that mostly is her anxieties, right? Because, look, man, when they've learned anxieties, they've learned to be weird about stuff. That's not going to go away in 3 or 4 months. Good. Break. Right? So you have to pursue without chasing. And pursue with intent doesn't mean, oh, but you got to be, right? And you make yourself, this is what I learned in the shelter. You make yourself bigger, right? They want to run off. You go like, right? You're trying to bring them in with your energy and hand motions, right? So, anyways, without the leash, if she would have stayed barking at him without running off, right? I mean, I was a good way away, but I think I did a hay, right? And she knows what's coming after that. So she did try to run off, run off. So, we have another lady coming, and she talks to me too. So, that dude's really cool. I've got a couple people that are really cool, and like when that's happening, they're not going to freak out. So that's part of being in public too. Is you see the people that may or may not freak out, and generally it's going to be the women. Okay, generally speaking, the women are going to be, oh my god, right? And dudes are going to be like, bitch, shut up. You know what I mean? As long as they're not aggressive with it, it's okay. And if I didn't know that guy, I would have got her on the leash first. So that's the other thing. What was I talking about? The pursuit. Oh, so if she would have stayed barking at that guy, I could have got a good punishment on her, right? So I could have got her right at that point, boom, and then brought her away. That's much better than if you have to chase her down. But it's just like any marker. It's just like any marker, right? What am I looking for? Punishment marker is the same as a reinforcement marker, right? So if you have a no or a hey, whatever, sometimes they'll stop just from the noise. And even if they've learned, right? So you have to have the noise and then some kind of punishment, some kind of something they don't like, right? The go get is I'm taking you away. That feels good for you to be barking at that dude, so I'm taking you away from that. It's a negative punishment. I'm taking you away from the reward. The reward is barking at this dude, right? And so when you take them away, that's negative punishment. Positive and negative is not good or bad. It's adding or subtracting. So that is much better than having to pursue them down, but you have to pursue them down. Like if you have been doing this and then, oh my God, it's been 15 seconds, so now it's not going to do any good. No, that's bullshit. If you do not follow through and finish the action, right, they're going to learn that they don't have to listen to the no, they don't have to listen to the and that's where people have problems. They might go no, and the dog's like, okay, whatever, I'm going to go away, and they think that's good enough, right? Now, if your no is conditioned good enough, it is good enough. But initially, there has to be some kind of physical, just like luring, right? And positive reinforcement. You go sit, follow the lure, good, food, right? It's the same thing. Dog does an action, you put a marker, a punishment marker, right? And then you follow through with some kind of physical action. Mine is the collar sit, right? Which I think that's kind of more of just a settling energy than an actual punishment, a correction. That's why I call those, I think of that as negative punishment as opposed to positive punishment. Positive punishment would be what I was explaining. If she was on the long line, she's barking, no, stop, whatever word you want to use, correction, that stops the behavior, then they look at you and you back up. If they keep barking or doing whatever they are with that person, then you repeat the punishment and back up. Right?